is it again?
The blues.
And you sing them, right?
That's right. If you got soul, you sing the blues.
Anybody ever sing the yellows or the greens?
This would be one of those times when you might want to just listen. Leave that alone. It's precious to someone. That's Sam Brown. He owns this club. He always has. He used to clean up in a very different way. In its prime, this club would be so jam full of people, the police would come thin out the crowd. And then they'd hear the music and they'd pull up a chair and sit down and listen.
All of that must have been a long time ago.
Well, times change. Humans call it progress. Sometimes progress is progress, but mostly it's just an excuse to tear something down.
Well, at least Sam is still here.
So far. But he's older now. He's not very well. But he's about to receive an important message.
What message?
Well, since it's his message and not your message, Miss Wings, I wouldn't worry about it. You got your halo full just trying to get him ready to receive it.
Hello? Grandpa Sam?
Isaac!
Zach, Grandpa. Zach.
Isaac, you're early.
I'm not early. I'm right on time. You were supposed to meet me at the airport, remember?
No.
Yeah, we talked about this last night.
We did?
All right, never mind. You see, Grandpa, this is why we can't have you live by yourself. Today, you forget the airport. Tomorrow, you forget to eat. The next day, you take a yellow pill instead of a blue one, and then we got big trouble.
You made it back for open mic night, huh?
Monday,
Yeah.
right.
Good to see you, Isaac.
It's good to see you too, Gramps.
Come on, let's get something to eat. It's open mic night, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Zach is a man with a mission. If he completes his mission, you won't be able to complete yours.
Preparing Sam for a message. What did you say the message was again?
I didn't, and don't try that on me, Angel Girl. Just keep your heart straight and your eyes open, and you'll know exactly what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
There is one other thing, though. You don't get stage fright, do you? When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
You lived in St. Louis long, Mr. Brown?
No, actually, I live in New York. I'm just here for a week helping my grandfather sell the place. Oh, the bar is solid mahogany, imported from somewhere back in the 30s.
You're selling the place as is?
Everything. Every bar stool, every fixture, sound system, the works. You guys in the nightclub business?
No, we're in the parking lot business.
Oh, well, it's a great location for a parking lot.
Excuse me?
May I help you?
Oh, yes, thank you. The agency sent me about the job.
Why don't you gentlemen just look around? I'll be with you in a minute. I'm sorry, there are no jobs here. We're closing the place down.
Oh. Are you Mr. Sam Brown?
Oh, I'm Sam Brown. Excuse me, gentlemen, I'm sorry. The place doesn't open till 7.
Hello, Mr. Brown. I'm Monica. I'm here about the MC job.
Are you crazy, Grandpa? You're not going to make enough to pay an MC.
Well, you can't have an open mic night without a mistress of ceremonies.
Do you really need an open mic night at all?
We haven't missed a Monday in 40 years. It's what's kept this place alive. For heaven's sakes, you were born on open mic night.
I really don't think.
I know that. Other than that, you're a fine boy. Have you met my grandson?
Not really.
Probably just as well. Now, let's talk about the job.
Excuse me. Monica, is it? Nothing personal, but my grandfather and I need to talk business.
We are talking business. I'm auditioning a new MC for open mic night.
Fine. Have it your way.
What's the point of having your own place if you can't have things your own way? That's what a place is for. I have a feeling those men are here to buy me out.
Yes, sir, I do believe you're right.
I'm not selling. I know Club Indigo has seen better days, but we're always one open mic night away from coming back. Besides, I'm not closing up until she tells me to.
She?
Countess. Now, come on. Up there, show me what you can do.
Up where?
On the stage, on stage. I'm gonna sit right here and see how you look up there.
Now what do I do?
Well, go ahead, go ahead. The mic is hot.
The mic is hot?
Yeah. That's funny. I said the mic is hot. She pretends it really is.
What would you like me to do now?
Tell a joke.
A joke.
Just one. I can tell from just one joke.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oh, you heard it already.
She's good. One night with her and the place will be so empty he'll have to sell.
That nervous act really plays. Monica, you got the job. Yeah, it all started in New York. I used to go to all the jazz clubs on 52nd Street. We used to call it 52 Street. Let's see, there was Three Deuces, the Onyx, the Eddie Condons. I used to play some myself, but not like those boys. Oh, yeah, there was blues, jazz, anything with soul. You know anything about soul?
A little.
Anyway, when I moved here, I brought the music with me, opened this place. B.B. King and I used to sit at this very table arguing about where to get the best clam sauce in Baltimore. And Isaac Hayes used to sit on that very stool you're sitting on and moan to me about woman trouble. Left a pair of sunglasses around here somewhere.
Sounds like all the greats have been through this place.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. It was always the music. The music. I used to have a cook whenever the music got real hot, he would rattle those pots and pans. Wouldn't cook. Couldn't cook much anyway, but he sure could rattle those pots and pans. Oh, here they are, here they are. Yeah, I gotta put these somewhere where I won't lose them. Paul Desmond sat right there drinking my famous coffee when he come up with the idea for putting 5 beats in the bar instead of 4. But well, it could have happened here. And when Laverne Baker sang, I used to smoke, drink, dance, hoochie-coo, where do you think she used to smoke, drink, and dance?
Here.
Right here.
So you have a famous coffee?
Yeah.
I know a lot about coffee. Do you have any decaf mocha latte?
You can't sing the blues and drink that candy stuff. We're gonna turn you into a Java girl. Who left this laying around? That's B.B. King. B.B. King and I used to sit at this very table, arguing about where to get the best clam sauce in Baltimore. Nice guy, B.B. King. Sends me a Christmas card every year, birthday card every spring. He left a pair of sunglasses lying around here somewhere.
Ah, Grandpa, I've been listening to these stories since I was a kid. I lived in St. Louis until I was 6, and I never once saw Isaac Hayes or B.B. King.
Yes, you did. You just don't remember. You're named after Isaac Hayes. Show a little respect.
I do, Grandpa.
Shows respect by trying to sell this place out from under me and put me in an old age home.
Where you'll be taken care of.
Well, I don't want to go. I am not going to sign my life away. You understand that, Isaac?
My name's Zach, and it's not your life, Grandpa. All this does is give me power of attorney so I can sell this place. That's what we decided.
That's what you decided.
All right. Let's talk about this later.
We could talk about this now. Anything you got to say to me, you can say in front of my very good friend,
Monica.
Monica, my MC.
Fine. Those men just made a very fair offer for the property. Now, I checked the comps, and they're competitive. I can get a very short escrow.
Escrow? What's he talking about? Talk about music. That I understand.
The music is dead, Grandpa. Deal with life.
Music is life. That's what she said.
Oh, no. Here we go again with the Countess.
She told me not to close this place up. The doors are going to stay open, wide open, until she tells me to shut them. Oh, here they are. These are Paul Desmond sunglasses. I better put them somewhere where I don't lose them.
One more word about her.
The Countess?
Yeah. Some mythical singer who supposedly showed up and saved the club back in the 60s when the place was going downhill. Then when the place got back on its feet, she disappeared.
Sounds very romantic.
Yeah, well, most fairy tales are. He's all over the place. You heard him. He's not budging until she comes back and tells him it's time to close up.
Well, it's his club. Doesn't he have the right to make that decision?
He's not capable of making his own decisions. He lives in another world. He still loans money to every deadbeat drummer who wants to hawk his sticks. He's always got some loser living in the cellar. I think there's some guy down there now I'm gonna have to kick out. And he thinks the magic Countess will show up tomorrow and make everything okay again.
He just sounds like a positive and generous man.
Who's losing his mind. I found a really great retirement home near my house. Good care, good people. I'm not out to punish him. I want to help him, I really do. But it doesn't look like I'll be able to do it alone.
And you want me to help you?
Well, for some reason, you're his new best friend. Tell him to sign the papers.
You said it was a nice place?
The best. Please, help me. Before something happens.
It's okay, it's okay. I'm...
So, what do you think?
Is this the message I'm supposed to be preparing him for? Sam, stop dreaming, give up, and fade away?
That's not the message at all.
How am I supposed to get him ready for something if I don't even know what it is?
Why don't you ask the man downstairs?
Andrew, so you're the man living in the cellar?
Yep. It's a great place to hang out. Kind of like living in a museum with mice.
He didn't tell me the Angel of Death was on this case.
You do your job and he'll do his.
Andrew, what are you doing living in the cellar?
Well, I can hear everything from down there. And I found out that Tuesdays is blues days, and Wednesdays is jazz, and Thursdays is karaoke. But that's okay because I've got a really good set of earplugs.
Are you here for Sam?
Yeah. I'll be taking him home pretty soon now.
And what am I doing here? Why am I always the last to find out?
Now, you just calm down, Miss Wings.
Well, that's the message he's going to get, isn't it? You're going to die?
Everybody gets that message, but I got a message for you.
What?
Work on your timing. Those jokes stink.
So, I'm supposed to help keep this place going then?
This is going to be Sam's last open mic night, and you're going to see that it's the best ever.
And I think you're going to be great.
I know she will. Because you're going to help her.
Hello? Oh. The Angel of Death is on hold.
I hope that's the Countess you're looking for.
Actually, I'm way ahead of you. I'm on with the Musicians Union. I was hoping maybe they... Hi, yes. Hello, okay, thank you. I am looking for a singer who was very, very popular in the 1960s. No, ma'am, I don't have a last name for her, but I know they called her the Countess. Yeah, sure, my name's Andrew. Well, actually, I don't have a last name either. Hello? Okay, all right. This three-dimensional living is very, very limiting.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Right, and I will go see who else I can find.
Andrew, Just calm down. Remember, we're looking for anyone who played the club. Jazz, blues, funk, B&R.
R&B. And nobody says funk anymore.
Oh, we were just...
We?
I was just looking
For what?
for the Countess. An address, a phone number, an old news clipping.
What? Look, she's probably 90 by now, if she's alive, or if she ever existed at all. Why is she so important to you all of a sudden?
Well, we want to throw a party for your grandfather here at the club.
What, one knock-knock joke and you're making decisions around here?
We're going to invite all the people from the old days.
There are no people from the old days, okay? Just a bunch of old signed photographs that he probably bought at a flea market. Maybe he even signed them himself. Hey, I asked you to help me bring him back to reality. And instead, you're going into his fantasy.
Zach, I know this may be hard for you to imagine, but your grandfather used to be your age. He had a mind that was strong and a heart that was even stronger, and he had dreams, most of which he made come true with just hard work and faith. But now he has only one dream left. And whether that dream makes any sense to you or to me, it matters to him. Isn't that enough?
No. What matters is that I get his life in order so I can get back to mine. Now, if you don't want to help me with that, that's your business. But just don't get in my way.
You ever sing the blues?
Monica.
Monica, did you ever sing the blues?
Well, I was in a choir once, but we didn't exactly sing the blues.
Well, did you ever feel real bad? Real depressed? You couldn't find your car keys or you couldn't get your hair to do what you wanted it to do, huh?
Well, I spilt a cup of coffee on myself once.
Oh, well, you could sing the blues.
Is that something somebody pawned here?
No, this is mine. Oh, this still works. Chops are getting a little old, but the horn still works. You know, it's funny. Can't remember what I had for breakfast, but I can remember practically every note I ever played on this thing.
I'm sorry. It must be hard for you sometimes.
Well, which brings us back to the blues. Now, what was that terrible thing that happened to you?
Oh, and I spilt the coffee on myself. It was Colombian Supremo.
You got it. Knocked over my coffee, but what a lesson I learned. Knocked over my coffee, what a lesson I learned. You better be careful, or baby, you can get burned. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was really blue.
You. Come on.
Oh, no, I can't sing.
Come on.
My name is Monica, and I come from a place. My name is Monica, I come from a really different place. Where people are happy and they're covered with grace.
Hey, is that a clarinet or somebody mashing cats in here?
Is that Al? Sounds like Al.
Sam. How are you, buddy?
Yeah. What brings you here?
Well, I was in town. Andrew found me and invited me over.
Andrew.
Yes, sir. I'm the guy that lives downstairs.
Really? What's it like down there?
Oh, it's great, Mr. Brown. Thank you.
Oh, Al Giro, this is Monica, my MC for open mic night.
Hi, Monica. Any friend of Sam's is in big trouble, so I'll watch out for you.
Okay.
Hey, Gramps, I just got a call from the investors, and we got a... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had company.
Isaac, come on over here. I want you to say hello to your namesake, Al Giro.
Hi, Isaac.
I thought I was named after Isaac Hayes.
You were. Isaac Albert Brown.
Oh, wow. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I think we met before, didn't we, Sam?
Of course, you babysat him. You and,
B.B. King.
BB. Nobody wanted to give you a bath because you hated it, so you'd scream and scream.
Yeah,
remember?
we gave you a bath anyway, and we even sang a little duet for you thought it might calm you down. You just screamed louder.
I don't remember anything.
Well, you sure grew up, man. You know, Aretha and I had a bet. She figured the way you screamed, you were sure to turn into a singer.
Ah, he's a civilian.
Well, I guess Aretha owes me $1.
Aretha? Aretha Franklin knew me?
Uh-huh. Don't you tell him anything?
I guess hearing it from me is harder to believe. I don't know. Come on, we got a lot of catching up to do.
Man, check this out. This was the night Sonny Rollins and John Coltrane arm wrestled over there at that bar.
Who won?
Coltrane, 3 out of 5.
Mr. Brown, look, over here, I found it. Look, all right, at this table on May 22nd, 1966, I fell in love with Mary Ann.
I remember that.
And then 6 months later, they were married right over there at the bar.
Wow.
A lot of love in this room. You feel like a cup of coffee? I feel like a cup of coffee. I'm gonna make some coffee.
Mr. Giro, at the risk of being forward, could you help us put on a show for Sam?
We'd really like to surprise him. We just don't want him to feel forgotten, you know?
They have this crazy idea that we can get some people from the old days back here.
Hey, it's not so crazy. Got me back.
My grandfather's not well. I'm sorry, but with all due respect, the last thing he needs is to get excited about this place. I mean, he's going to a rest home.
How could an evening of jazz and the blues and funk make him feel anything but alive?
To feel alive is a good thing. Some people could try it. Oh, baby, we don't say funk no more.
Do you think you could call the Countess for us?
The Countess? Wow, I hadn't thought about her in years. Where is she? Anybody know where she is?
Wait a minute. You mean there really is a countess?
Well, you better believe there's a countess. Oh, she saved this joint during the 60s, man. Okay, there she is, okay? Man, look at her. Everybody called her the Countess, but Sam called her something else in private. Yeah, he called her Tess.
So the Countess is Tess.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
That's the message.
I always thought the Countess, Tess, is it? Was just another one of my grandfather's fairy tales. But this is really her.
It was a long time ago. It was a bad time for blues. I don't think I've ever seen Sam so low. By the 60s, Sam was tapped out. He'd made too many loans, given too many advances, trusted too many deadbeats, and the club wasn't drawing much of a blues audience, because by then the whole world was listening to rock and roll. Boy, this was a tough time for Sam. When he couldn't borrow any more money, he decided to close down. But by then, it was too late.
What's wrong, Grandpa?
His wife had left him.
Oh, nothing, Zach, nothing. Everything is copacetic.
Copa what?
It's an old word somebody made up to mean real cool.
I'm hungry. Where's Grandma?
Listen, Zach, your grandma told me to give you a big hug and to tell you that, She took a train to New York.
Are we going to the World's Fair?
Sure, why not?
All of us?
No. Just you and Grandma.
Who's gonna make you dinner?
Say, you're right. It's time to eat. Why don't we head next door? We'll go to that rib joint. We'll get us some.
I got money, Grandpa. Grandma gave me some for my birthday. See? A Kennedy $50. Brand new.
But that's yours.
You keep it safe for me, like you do other people's stuff.
Sure. Hey, tell you what. I'm gonna take you into the kitchen and gonna whip you up some eggs a la Sam Brown. What do you say? Huh?
Thanks, but I'll go watch TV.
I hope the music in this place is better than the menu.
Who are you?
A music lover. This is a blues club, isn't it?
Not for long. Closing up.
You sound like you got a real good case of the blues. What kind you got? Glad blues, sad blues, lonely, funky, or bad blues? You ain't been blue. No. You ain't been blue till you've had that mood indigo. That feeling goes stealing down to my shoes while I just sit and sigh and go long blue.
The next night was supposed to be closing night, but thanks to Tess, the place never did close. Tess was a sensation. Pretty soon, Sam had enough money to really do the place up right. He changed the club's name to Indigo, the deepest shade of blue, and Tessa's favorite color. He changed Tessa's name, too. Night after night, the crowds rolled in to see the woman he billed as the Countess.
Don't let me leave in grief. Swing on and on and on.
Sam was flying high until one day, and this is the hardest part to believe, but he swore it happened.
Well, if you give me a firm date, Well, let me check my schedule. We'll see if we can accommodate you. Oh, yeah, I think we can, as a matter of fact. No problem. You can count on us. Okay. That's it. The Ed Sullivan Show. They want us. They want you. We're heading for New York. Oh, great. Oh, you're all packed, ready to go.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I'll throw some things in the bag, and we'll catch the first plane.
Wait a minute, Sam. Listen to me. I cannot go to New York with you.
What are you talking about? Why not?
It's my time to move on.
Move on? What about the Sullivan Show?
This is not about being on TV. I just came here to help you get back on your feet and to remind you to listen to the music. That's what this is all about.
I don't understand.
I'm an angel sent by God.
To a nightclub?
To a good man who has a job to do. Angels come in all colors, Sam, not just indigo. There's love here, Sam. And you share it with everybody who walks through that door. You feed them with your own soul. With music, understanding, encouragement. And God wants you to keep these doors open. Not just to keep the music going, but to keep the people going, no matter what anybody else says.
God sent Moses to the promised land and Joshua to Jericho.
And he's telling you to stay put because you're a leader too.
Stay put.
You remember that old song by Duke Ellington, "Do Nothing Till You Hear From Me"? Well, that's going to be your theme from now on. Just hang in there. Now, there are going to be hard times. War, money problems, and something called disco. But you're gonna make it through, because he's gonna be with you all the way.
But I need you.
I'm not the one you need. He just asked me to come and bring you a message. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine. High like a mountain, deep like a river. Come rain or come shine. Days may be cloudy or sunny. You may be in or out of the money. I'm with you always. I'm with you. Come rain, come shine.
I'm just telling you what he told me. And I believe it. I believe the Countess was an angel.
I think that sounds like a very interesting theory.
I'd bet on it. If I bet, which I don't, but if I did, I would.
Oh, no. Not you, too. Hello, Monica. Knock, knock. Anybody home? I mean, what is it about this place that makes everybody soft in the head?
Well, maybe it's just soft in the heart.
Grandpa! Okay.
Did you burn yourself?
No, I'm fine.
No, easy does it.
You know, you sound just like Al, you know that?
It's Al, Sam.
Oh, Al, how you been? A long time.
Grandpa, let me get you cleaned up. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for your help. I can deal with this. Really. I can take care of it. Come on.
Where's my glasses?
Here they are, Grandpa.
Good house?
Good house?
It's open mic night tonight. I hear Al Hurt's in town. He might drop by.
Gramps.
Band here yet?
The band?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa. The band's here. I just need you to sign this.
What's that?
It's the okay to pay the band. You okay, Grandpa?
Oh, yeah, everything's copacetic.
Copacetic.
Yes, that's right. No, tomorrow night. Yeah, at Club Indigo?
I'm sorry, the club is now closed. There's not going to be a show tomorrow night or any other night.
Zach.
No. I'm getting my grandfather on the first plane out of here.
What? How can you do this? This club is Sam's life.
Correction. The club is now a parking lot.
How much time do we have?
I don't know. Any time now. I'm just waiting for the word.
I don't understand. Where's Tess? She's supposed to deliver some sort of message.
You know Tess. She usually knows when to show up. But in the meantime, it looks like you're gonna have to wing it.
Are you still here?
Zach, this is where your grandfather belongs.
Don't you understand? He is not well, okay? And he's getting worse by the minute. He needs medical attention. And if I don't sell this place, I can't pay the expenses.
He won't need money where he's going.
What are you, a doctor?
No. I'm an angel.
Oh, I see. Well, that's great because you weren't really cutting it as an MC.
Oh, Zach, you're doing all the right things in all the wrong ways, and God has sent me to tell you.
Man, my grandpa has had a lot of nutcases walk in here, but I never saw you coming.
Everyone that ever walked through these doors was welcomed by your grandfather's love and respect. All the musicians and wanderers, the winners and the losers, and the nutcases. And yes, even an angel or two. Like me, like Andrew, like Tess.
Is God listening now?
He's always listening.
I want to help my grandpa. I want to take him back to New York and take care of him as well as he took care of me.
Of course you're concerned for his safety. But God is concerned about something else. You see, He has a message for Sam. Now, I can't tell you what that is yet, but I have the faith that it will be worth waiting for. And you have to have faith too.
I think faith has almost killed him.
No. It's his faith that has kept him alive. Because he's hung on to it no matter what. He wants to pass that on to you. Just like that old Kennedy $50 he's been keeping safe for you all these years.
But my buyers,
Let them wait, Zach. One more day. It might be only 24 hours to you. But for Sam, it's the gift of a lifetime.
Hey, Grandpa, let me help you with that.
Yeah. Just wash my hands. Can't do a thing with them.
You used to do this for me, remember?
Yeah?
Yeah. You were the one who taught me how to tie a bow tie.
I did?
Sure. I knew how to tie a bow tie before I knew how to tie my own shoes.
You don't wear lace-up shoes with a tux. I told you that.
I know. Patent leather pumps, just like Duke Ellington gave you.
I thought I saw him before. Duke's out there, isn't he?
Can't say, Gramps.
We got a full house?
Listen to me, Grandpa. Even if I was the only one in the audience tonight, the house would still be full of love. Okay?
So don't mess up my tie.
Showtime, gentlemen.
I love open mic night.
Hey, we got a full house, folks.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are all here tonight to honor a very special man. I've never been an MC before, but like many of you here have discovered, life is never quite the same once Sam has touched your heart. Sam, there are so many people here tonight who want to tell you how much they love you. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the elder statesman of the blues, Mr. B.B. King.
I'll never forget something Sam told me once. It's the best advice I think I've ever had. He said, don't give up, just keep giving. And also he said, I'm his favorite musician.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm Club Indigo welcome to the incomparable Dr. John.
You ain't been blue. No. Oh, no, no. You ain't been blue till you heard that mood indigo. See, one Christmas Eve, I didn't have no place to stay. And Sam invited me over, even though his pad was crammed like a sardine can. He let me sleep under the tree like one of them unwrapped presents. But the thing I remember the most was the card you left me, Sam, to my favorite musician.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man with the golden horn, Mr. Al Hirt.
People don't know this, but Sam and I were in the Air Force together, and I was the bugler. And I used to get up at 5 o'clock to play reveille, and who you think would get up with me? Sam. And then when we go to breakfast after, then he'd critique everything I did. And I had a chance to go with Benny Goodman for an audition. Who you think loaned me the money? You're right, he did. It was $20. And I gave him my bugle as collateral.
Give him back his bugle. 50 years is a long time to dust.
50 years. You need to polish this sucker. I want to ask you a question. This is serious now. Sam, who is your favorite musician?
Thank you. A funny thing happened on the way to Club Indigo. We all fell in love with the same man. And I know that he has something very special he wants to share with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please give a warm welcome to the heart and soul of Club Indigo, Mr. Sam Brown.
Thank you. I know this club has been a big part of all of your lives. Well, let me tell you, it's been my entire life. Every happy memory I ever had came to pass within these four walls. But it's not just my memories that count. It's yours too, and yours, Al, and BB. And Mr. Bugler Man, yours too. And the good doctor also, yours too. Because you know what we're going to remember? We're going to remember the music that we made here together. Club Indigo is never going to be what it once was, but that doesn't matter. Because every time you guys go out on a concert tour or into a recording studio, you take a little piece of this club with you. And you're the guys who make the music live on, even if this club can't. No, that's all right. Don't feel sorry for me. There's been one great gig, man. One great gig. You know why? Because I had an angel watching over me. Yeah. And you know what she said? The angel said to me, "It's going to be good times, Sam. It's going to be bad times. But the good Lord can use you all the time."
Yes, he can, baby. Yes, he can.
That's the Countess. She's back.
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you. Come rain or come shine.
Hey, Grandpa. I'm sorry.
For what?
For not believing you. I mean, this is amazing.
It's the music. You feel it?
Yeah. I don't want it to end. I don't know, this may sound kind of crazy, but maybe I can move here, you know? Help you run the place. What do you think?
Come rain, come shine, whatever. He was there.
Good boy, Zach.
He's with you, Sam, baby.
Isaac.
Come rain or come shine.
God gave you a job to do, Sam. To keep these doors open and to keep the music going. And he told me to tell you, Samuel Jacob Brown, well done, good and faithful servant. What are you doing here?
I don't know, but I'm sure glad to see you. What kept you?
What are you saying? Do you know where you are?
Well, yes. 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville. Terry Heyman. Though he doesn't much look like a kindergarten teacher to me.
For heaven's sakes. 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois. Not Jacksonville, Florida. Honestly, am I my angel's keeper? Come on, let's go. Terry Heyman is standing in the middle of her bedroom at this very moment packing. And you've got to get there before she leaves her husband and runs off with the tax man.
Well, that's funny. I could have sworn that I heard Florida. And if anybody needs an angel, Tess.
Something tells me he needs to start with a housekeeper. Are you coming?
Every day is a chance to start over, my friend.
Freeze! Don't move or we shoot!
Hold it right there!
I said we'll shoot! Drop it! Drop. Put your hands up!
I'm sorry. If I'd known the bag was important to...
Shut up! Keep your hands above your head! I don't know what you're doing here!
Hold still!
I don't know who she is! I haven't done anything, man!
Just shut up!
Okay, lady. You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
So this Tess is your partner?
I guess she's really more of a supervisor.
Supervisor? Sounds like you've got quite an organization going.
Well, you have to be organized in this business. Of course, I wasn't too organized tonight.
So were you delivering or picking up?
Picking up?
Were you picking up for Tess or dropping off?
Well, I was meeting her there. Well, actually, I wasn't meeting her there. You see, I was supposed to meet her at 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois, not Florida. You see, I wrote it down. But I forgot to put down the state. It gets so confusing, you know, states, borders, countries. It's such a human thing. I know I should pay more attention, but it's so hard to take borders seriously in my work.
You've got no ID, no known address, no yellow sheet, no fingerprints on file, no nothing. How long have you and Tess been running your little drug operation?
Oh, you think I'm a drug person?
Well, call me crazy. Maybe it was the 2 kilos you were holding when we met.
Oh, but I didn't know what was in that bag, sir.
Been there, heard that, Monica.
No, you see, the man looked so miserable lying there. I just thought I would tidy up a wee bit, you know, before I left for Illinois and cheer him up.
You were going to Illinois?
Jacksonville, I told you. I got the states confused. You see, there's a woman named Terry waiting for me at 801 Cedar Street. She needs me right now. She's a kindergarten teacher. Who knows how many lives this could change? I hope this isn't going to go on much longer. Let's just pray that Tess went on ahead.
Monica, do you understand that you've been arrested on a charge of drug trafficking?
Yes, well, I do now. Thank goodness we got that straightened out.
Look, lady, we don't have anything straightened out here. Now, let's forget this fairy tale about Illinois and the wrong house and Tess, the mystery chick. What were you doing at Bobby Shore's house at 3 a.m. this morning holding 2 kilos of cocaine? Are you a dealer or a buyer?
I'm not either.
Dealer or buyer, Monica?
I was there because...
Yeah.
Because I'm an angel.
How long have you been an angel?
All of my life.
And how long is that?
Forever.
Have you sold drugs forever?
No. An angel would never, ever do that.
So you're not an angel when you're selling drugs?
Yes. No.
Do you understand why you're here?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Could you tell me?
Because I didn't leave when Tess told me to.
And who's Tess?
Well, she's an angel too.
Like you?
No. She's taller.
Case dismissed. Next case, please.
Case number 96-20664 CFA. People versus Melina Karen. Prostitution, possession of a controlled substance, resisting arrest.
Will counsel approach the bench, please?
All right, so what are we talking?
I've got an assault coming up, but he was just breaking into a candy machine. They can't send him up for that.
Carter? He was going to drop that candy machine on somebody's head.
But he didn't. Oh, for God's sake, the man was shot down over the DMZ. Now, no one understands what kind of hell we were going through out there. But I will tell you what. You drop the charges on Carter, and I will give you the warrant, and Diaz pleads battery on the St. Mark's girl.
Rape.
You can't prove it.
I'm going to try, counselor.
Case dismissed.
So?
Next case. Let's move this along, please.
Case number 96-20675 CFA. People versus Monica Doe. Charged with possession of cocaine for sales
I'm
with
going to
intent
put this
to
one away.
distribute.
I'll talk to him later.
I've got a date. This offer runs out at 4.
Hard to believe you got a Purple Heart.
I had to replace the one I lost.
Oh.
Ms. Monica Doe, you have no last name?
Not officially, Your Honor.
Do you have a lawyer here to represent you?
Yes, I do, sir.
And where is he or she?
He's right here, sir. Oh, Sam, I'm so glad to see another angel. But if they sent someone from special services, it must be pretty serious, huh?
I'm not here to represent you, Monica.
What?
You went to the wrong address.
You set a serious chain of events into motion. Now all we can do is just stand back and watch it play itself out.
Sam, there's something very wrong here. I can't seem to do anything except be here. All of my special gifts are gone. And you're the first contact I've had from anyone in the realm.
And the last for a while, I'm afraid.
What?
Ms. Doe, have you any representation?
I guess not, Your Honor.
God turns everything around all the time, so something's good got to come out of this. I just can't tell you when, that's all. And remember, he'll never leave or forsake you. And even just because you're stuck in human form doesn't mean you're not an angel.
Well, of course I'm an angel.
Ms. Doe, you have no visible means of support, no counsel present, and the court will therefore appoint a public defender to represent you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
No matter what happens, never forget who you are. Never.
Is there a public defender or someone from legal aid present in the courtroom? Is that Stone back there?
Why, yes, Your Honor, that's Jake Stone.
Your Honor, I'm not really here. I mean, in a formal capacity.
Stone, you're on this case.
Your Honor.
To the bench, Counselor.
This is pretty cut and dried, Stone.
No.
Okay. Defendant was arrested during a SWAT operation. She was found carrying 2 kilos, and she denies any connection with this. And get this, she thinks she's an angel.
Psychiatric?
2 evaluations, both concur. State will recommend release to state mental on a 5 to 15 with a guilty, but, mentally ill.
Bad nuts, huh?
It's my ex-mother-in-law's fruitcake.
Has anyone told her this?
Jake, just make the motion. Let's get out of here.
Well, it's a funny habit I have, but I actually like to meet the people I'm going to help commit to a mental institution.
Careful, you're going to start taking home rapists and lost puppies pretty soon.
You've got 2 minutes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Doe.
Monica, it's awfully nice of you to jump into the fray like this.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a very short fray. Look, they've got you cold here. Now, if you plead innocent, you're going to go to trial, and the jury will send you up for 15 years to life.
Life? That could be awfully long in my case.
Right. But if you plead guilty but mentally ill, see, then that nice judge over there, he will let you go to the state mental hospital where you'll only have to spend maybe 5 years, 15 tops, and then you get all better.
Better?
Well, they'll help you handle some of your problems.
My problem is that no one believes me.
Well, that certainly is one of your problems, yes.
But you believe me, don't you? I mean, you're my lawyer.
Well, being your lawyer doesn't mean I have to believe you. As a matter of fact, I don't believe most of my clients, or anybody else for that matter.
You must be a very unhappy man. Your Honor, sir...
Monica.
Mr. Judge, you see, I'm not crazy, and I don't want to be put away. I just want a fair chance at a trial so I can tell my side of things. I know who and what I am.
Ms. Doe, you have the right to a competency hearing if you wish.
No.
But if you are then declared competent, you must stand trial. And frankly, the evidence against you is heavy.
I know, but I'm not crazy.
Stone?
Believe someone, please. Once.
Your Honor, my client and I move to controvert the findings of the state.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Hearing to establish competence will be held next Thursday afternoon in this court at 1 p.m. The prisoner is remanded to the custody of the state mental hospital until then. Next case.
God bless you, Jacob Stone.
Look, don't start with me. You are not an angel.
Let go of me! Let go of me!
Be nice, Sadie.
All right. Let's sit.
Hey, Rosie, I got an angel here for you.
He will give you angels to watch over thee.
Don't worry, we get all types here. I think we even got a couple celestial types like yourself. Here we go. Claire, got a roommate for you. Thought you wouldn't mind bunking with a coworker.
Mayday! Mayday!
It's nothing personal. She says that all the time. Claire, calm down. Now, this is Monica, and she's going to sleep in this bunk right over here. There's nothing to worry about. Yes, she's an angel, too, just like you.
Is Claire an angel?
Well, yes, Monica. Yes, she is. See, she thinks she's an angel, and you think you're an angel, so you two have a lot in common.
Mayday. Mayday, mayday.
That is my jacket.
So it is. I thought your stool would be marked by a plaque or something.
Yeah, I know I only have 4 days before the hearing, and your office hasn't turned over the discoveries on Monica Doe.
Monica, the angel. Did you hear about this?
I want that discovery in the morning.
No, done. You should listen to the arrest tapes. They're very entertaining.
Sorry I'm late. Hi, Sue. Harry.
Hi.
Helen.
Listen, thanks for coming. We'll just sit right over there, okay?
I didn't know shrinks made house calls.
So, what's the rush?
I have a competency hearing on Thursday, and I need you to evaluate her and testify.
Thursday? And you're calling me now?
It just happened. A woman gets arrested in a drug dealer's house holding 2 kilos. She says she's at the right address, but wrong state.
Wrong state? You can't commit somebody for getting bad grades in geography.
She says she's an angel.
And you're going to defend that?
All I have to do is prove that she's competent to go to trial.
I'm beginning to wonder if you are.
You know, the funny thing is, I'm positive I heard Jacksonville, Florida. It's very disturbing because I've never made a mistake like that before. I have made mistakes. Angels, real angels, are not perfect, actually. You know, Claire, it's okay for you to admit that you're not a real angel. God will love you just the way you are.
Mayday. Mayday. Oh, bye-bye, angel. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Over there. I'll be here if you need me. Thanks. Oh, Rosie, come on. Try your eggs, huh?
Monica, this is Dr. Schrader. She's going to talk to you for a couple of minutes.
Who are you? What do you want from me? Why don't you leave me alone? Go on, go away!
Well, she wasn't like this yesterday.
Well, maybe she was acting nice yesterday. An angel one day, and the next day she's...
Always remember who you are. Never forget. Just because you're stuck in human form doesn't mean you're not an angel. You don't know what you're dealing with here. I could break you like that.
Monica, have they given you medication?
Yes. Help me.
I specifically asked them to hold up on the meds until you saw her.
Well, they obviously didn't. And I cannot give you an accurate evaluation till she's off the meds. It's a really strange reaction, though.
Okay, look, if I can get a court order, how long till you can talk to her?
It depends on what they doped her up with and when. Maybe 24 hours?
24 hours. 24 hours? It's too late. I'll be long gone by then.
Excuse me, sir. What does that look like to you? I'm sorry to bother you.
No, not at all. See. Well, it's a hand. 801 Cedar, Jacksonville. Well, that's a tough neighborhood.
Evidence? Client of mine says she's an angel.
An angel. Imagine that. There's nothing like a good hot cup of joe.
Haven't heard that since the Army.
Korea.
Nam. Well, Saigon at the end.
That must be a hard thing to carry around with you.
Harder thing to let go of.
Maybe you should ask your angel to help you.
She's nuts.
Then why are you defending her?
I'm drawn to the impossible.
With God, all things are possible. You know, I've met a lot of men who do not believe in angels, but I've never met a man who didn't want to.
Thought I'd find you here.
Hey.
Just
hey.
a guess.
Yeah, sit down. Ellen, this is, do you still drink that, watery pink stuff? A glass of Zinfandel and another here.
Yes, she told me about this.
You talked to her already?
Yeah, I stopped by after work just to see if the meds had worn off.
What do you think?
Well, Jake, I'll give you my honest opinion, but I'm going to tell you up front that I don't want to testify for her.
What happened?
Nothing. Once she was off the psychotropics, she was fine, and I mean fine. I've never met a more sane person in my life.
Except she thinks she's an angel.
She's either the craziest person in the world, or she's who she says she is.
So are you honestly telling me you think she's an angel?
No, I'm saying that there's nothing else about her that makes her delusional, except that she thinks she's an angel. She makes more sense than my plumber, and he thinks he's going to win the lottery on April Fool's Day, 1999. Who's delusional?
What are you saying? Is she competent?
Take away the angel factor? Yes. But I'm not going to stand up in court and say that. I would be laughed out of the business.
All you have to say is that she understands the charges and that she can assist in her defense.
Her defense is being an angel. You try to prove that, you'll be out of a job, too. You're going to lose this, Jake.
How do you know?
Nobody wants this to come to trial. Nobody wants those kind of headlines. Webster declares heavenly visitor is competent. Will DA prosecute or persecute lost angel?
Nobody wants this to go to trial.
I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nobody wants this to go to trial.
We're supposed to meet her at 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois, not Florida. See, I wrote it down. My hearing is tomorrow, Claire. Oh, Mayday. I won't be coming back here. And I just wanted you to know that I'm glad I met you and... Bye-bye, Angel. Bye-bye.
I instructed Sergeant Hennessy to break down the door. As we entered the apartment, I observed a Caucasian male jump towards the window and a Caucasian female holding Exhibit A.
And can you identify that female?
Yes, ma'am. There she is.
Your Honor, please let the record show that Detective Cates has identified the defendant, Monica Doe. Did you then interrogate the suspect?
Yes, ma'am. She admitted to having the cocaine in her possession at the time of her arrest.
What else were you able to ascertain during your interrogation?
Well, she refused to give a last name. She had no identification. And she kept saying she was an angel.
What did you do at the conclusion of your interrogation?
Well, we booked her and I notified the psychiatric evaluation unit.
Thank you, Detective Cates. Your witness.
Detective Cates, was Ms. Monica Doe's name on your warrant?
No, sir.
Were you surprised to find her there?
Yes, sir.
Did she offer any explanation?
Well, she said she was at the wrong address, that she was supposed to be at 801 Cedar in Jacksonville, Illinois.
To do what?
Well, she said she and someone she identified as Tess were supposed to appear as angels to a kindergarten teacher who was going to leave her husband.
Uh-huh. And did you check out her alibi?
That she was an angel. I had her, I had the cocaine. I'm not interested in Illinois. I'm interested in the state of Florida.
Thank you very much.
Ms. Cheney, call your next witness.
Dr. A.C. Arnovitz.
Ah, he was awfully nice. I enjoyed our little chats.
Oh, that's nice.
Dr. Arnovitz, did you examine Monica Doe?
Yes, I have.
And in your expert opinion, is she competent to understand the charges against her?
Monica Doe suffers from delusions and hallucinations, as well as an altered sense of self. In her delusional state, believing that she is an angel, it is my opinion that she might very well consider herself above the law.
No, that's not true. We always honor the law.
Counsel, restrain your client.
You're not helping.
What treatment would you recommend for someone diagnosed as delusional?
A stringent pattern of psychotropic drugs in a psychiatric hospital.
So, you would not recommend incarceration in a prison?
In her naive state, incarceration could put her life in jeopardy.
Thank you, Doctor. There's nothing further.
Excuse me, Doctor. I have a few questions. Now, in your opinion, incarcerating Miss Monica Doe would put her life in jeopardy?
Yes.
But a stringent pattern of psychotropic drugs in a mental institution would not?
No, of course not.
What happens when a schizophrenic patient takes psychotropic drugs?
Many become more balanced and able to connect in a healthy manner with reality.
And what happens to a person who is not psychotic who takes them?
A mentally stable person might become slightly depressed, otherwise nothing.
Nothing. So, when Miss Monica Doe was given the medication, what was her reaction? Feel free, doctor, to consult your notes.
Well, I didn't personally examine Monica Doe after administering.
So you don't know? You don't know whether Monica Doe's reaction to psychotropic drugs was that of a normal human being or not?
No.
Thank you very much, Doctor. That was very helpful. No further questions, Your Honor.
Miss Cheney?
Prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'd like to call Dr. Ellen Schrader as my first witness.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Be seated.
Your Honor, Dr. Schrader was subpoenaed this morning, so I would ask the court to declare her a hostile witness. Dr. Schrader, have you examined Monica Doe?
Yes, extensively.
And in your expert opinion, what is her mental state?
I found her to be responsive, lucid, alert.
Okay, Doctor, let me pose a hypothetical situation here. If Monica Doe had said that she were instead a plumber and not an angel, is there anything in her behavior that would lead you to believe that she is insane?
No.
So, if we substitute the word plumber for angel, and if Monica Doe had said that she went to the wrong address to fix a toilet instead of a soul, would you still consider her delusional or just directionally impaired?
I would not consider her delusional.
Thank you. Oh, Doctor, I have one more question. Do you believe in angels yourself?
No, I do not.
But you could not, however, prove that they do not exist.
Your Honor, this witness is not an expert in angelology.
Who is? No further questions, Your Honor.
Oh, no questions.
I would like to call Teresa Heyman, Your Honor.
Mrs. Heyman, please.
Witness is excused.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Would you state your full name and address, please?
Teresa Marie Heyman, 801 Cedar Street, Jacksonville, Illinois.
How are you employed?
I'm a kindergarten teacher for Washburn Elementary.
And Ms. Heyman, please tell the court what happened to you on March the 2nd?
I was planning to leave my husband for someone else. I packed and I walked out the door. There was a cab waiting outside. The driver of the cab was a woman named Tess, and she was holding something. It was a drawing my 4-year-old had made of my family. I don't know how she got it. Then there was a light. I don't know where it came from. but it was beautiful. It filled the cab. It was all around me. Then Tess spoke to me. She told me things I knew, but I'd forgotten. Like, my husband loved me. My children loved me. God loved me. I cried. Then I walked back into my home.
And did this, Tess offer you any explanation for all of this?
Yes. I know this sounds crazy, but she said that she was an angel and that she was sorry that she wasn't there sooner, but she was filling in for another angel who had been, how did she put it, detained.
And did she identify this other angel?
Tess called her Monica.
Thank you. No further questions.
Thank heavens Tess made it.
Your Honor, may we approach? Oh, Your Honor, I move that we strike this witness's testimony from the record because it is totally, completely immaterial to the competency of Monica Doe.
Your Honor, it is completely relevant to establishing the credibility of my client.
As an angel, Jake, I'm not going to retry Miracle on 34th Street in my courtroom.
This is not about Santa Claus. This is about the life of a young woman. Now, if you will allow me to put Monica Doe on the stand, I can prove to you that she completely fulfills the competency requirements. She understands the charges against her.
Yes, I do. Possession with intent to distribute, mandatory 15 to 25 years in the pen.
She can assist in her own defense.
Are you telling me that if she goes to trial, you'll put angels on trial as well?
And are you telling me that you don't want this to go to trial because of what? You don't believe in angels? In God we trust, but angels we're not so sure about? Oh, this was going to be some trial.
I need to think about this. Step back. The witness is excused. Counsel, I've decided to examine the defendant myself. Ms. Doe?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do. So help me God.
Be seated.
Ms. Doe, a moment ago you repeated the formal charges against you. Now I'd like you to tell me what they mean.
Yes, of course. Well, Detective Cates and his fellows dropped in on the man in the bed, and they arrested him, and me too, because I was holding a bag that they said had drugs in it. They thought I was going to sell the drugs to the man in the bed.
Were you?
No, of course not. That would be crazy. Which is kind of funny, because that's what the doctors think I am, but of course I'm not.
But you think you're an angel.
Well, I am. So if I didn't think I was, then I would be crazy. Why is it when you talk to God, you're praying, but when God talks to you, you're nuts?
Court is adjourned for 1 hour.
All rise.
Taking this case, eh?
Knowing that this girl's life, Jake.
Just say good job.
Go ahead.
Rex is coming back in 1 hour. He's going to entertain a motion to dismiss because he would rather drop the charges than put angels on trial in front of the whole world. Which means we are going to win this. And you, Ms. Doe, are going to walk right out of here.
Great. Anywhere we can get a cup of coffee.
I didn't think that angels drank coffee.
Well, how would you know? You don't even believe in them.
No, I don't.
It means a lot, you getting me out of all this trouble. But it would mean so much more if you did it because you believed that I am who I say I am. Some strange way, I feel like I failed.
Could we get a cup of coffee, please? Thank you. Back in Nam, I used to pray for angels all the time. We all did. I heard guys screaming for them. I heard children begging for them, but they never showed up. No angels in Saigon.
How do you know?
Because if an angel had seen what I saw, they would have put a stop to it. God abandoned us.
So you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in him just enough to hate the guy.
You blame God for the evil created by others?
Yeah, I blame him for not putting a stop to it.
Sometimes things get set in motion and they just have to play out. I'm learning that. God's timing is not our timing.
Cut the angel crap. You know what an angel looks like? They look like Claire.
Claire?
She was a nurse in Saigon. I don't know where she came from, but whenever we needed her, bam! She was right there, out of nowhere. It's the fall of Saigon. It's the last day. Everybody's scrambling to the rooftops, trying to get to the choppers before the con came in. I mean, it's everything you could possibly imagine hell to be. People are screaming and climbing over each other, terrified. Everybody trying to get to the choppers. And there's one seat left, and it's Claire's. And she gives it up for a little Vietnamese orphan that I want to take back to the States so that I can adopt her. Her name was Mei Ling, but we used to call her Mayday because she was always getting in trouble.
Mayday?
I was the last one to go up the rope ladder, and I'm pulling Mayday up behind me. I had a firm grip on that kid. The crowds are desperate, and bam, somebody grabs a hold of her ankle and starts dragging her down. The copter's going up so fast I can't go hold on to her, and the next thing I know, she's plunging 100 feet down.
She died?
No, see, that's the amazing thing. She never hit the ground. Claire shows up out of nowhere and caught her. The last thing I see is Claire holding Mayday and smiling. I was sent there to kill. Claire was sent there to save lives, and she chose to do that to the end. Now, that, Monica, is a real angel.
I know. Now I know.
Court is in session. The Honorable Judge Stanley Webster presiding. All rise.
Be seated.
Look at that face. He's gonna drop the charges. I can tell I'm good at this.
Case number 20675, People versus Monica Doe.
The court has considered Ms. Doe's rather interesting explanation for her presence during a police action. However, the court also acknowledges the state's inability to disprove her explanation.
It's dark.
As the court cannot disprove the existence of angels, it cannot therefore use angelhood as its sole basis for determining sanity. Other than confessing to be an angel, Miss Doe meets the requirements for competency standing trial.
Come on.
However, the court is also aware that Miss Doe's name did not appear on the original warrant, an oversight that will certainly be questioned at the trial, as well as the investigating officer's failure to follow up on Miss Doe's references to an identical address in Illinois, which, thanks to Mr. Stone, has shed disturbing light on these proceedings. Therefore, the court will entertain a motion to drop all charges.
I so move, Your Honor.
No objection, Your Honor.
Let the record show that all charges are...
No, Your Honor. I don't want to go free.
What? Are you crazy?
Maybe I am. Your Honor, please. I want to go back to the mental hospital.
Miss Doe, are you requesting to be committed?
Yes, sir. I want to plead crazy.
Your Honor...
Do you understand that you could not be released for 5 to 15 years, even longer?
Yes, sir. But believe me, it's the right thing to do. Remember when I said I thought I heard Florida even though it was Illinois?
It's over, Monica.
Well, I'm not sure what I heard. I mean, maybe I made a mistake, but God is using it to make something wonderful out of this. Maybe it was a mistake that I came here, but now He's given me a new purpose.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear it.
I'm going back in to help Claire.
Claire.
She's my roommate in the hospital. She's an angel, too, and she needs me now.
You are insane.
I don't expect you to believe me, but I really am an angel. And I thought I had to prove that, but proving it doesn't matter. I just have to behave like one.
Then why did you put me through all of this if all you had to do was behave like an angel? I mean, if you are not insane, if you are just confused or overly zealous, then you are throwing your life away.
There's no greater love than to give your life for your friend. I learned that from Claire. So did you. Thank you for all your help, Jake. Whether you believe it or not, God has used you for something very beautiful.
And then she said, God had used me for something wonderful. And then she went back.
Very strange woman. She's not a psychotic. She's not an angel. I don't know.
Any chance? I mean, what if she were?
An angel? She would click her heels 3 times and fly away.
No, not if she were needed. Not if God had another agenda for her.
I never thought of you as the type to believe in God.
I never thought of him as the type to believe in me.
Stop drinking. Go home, go to bed. I'm late for a dinner appointment. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come over here and sit with me.
Tess, where have you been?
Filling in for Monica. Paris, Cuba, Illinois. How is she doing?
Well, you trained her very well, Tess. She just made a tremendous sacrifice.
So we're back on track?
She was never off track.
No kidding. It would be so nice to know these things in advance, if you know what I mean.
Jake. No happy hour jokes. Promise. Bartender. Anyone deserve a drink? You do.
Thanks. I was just leaving.
Well, I can't say that I'm glad to see you back here, but I bet Claire is. Aren't you? She hasn't said a word since you left.
When was Claire committed, Peter?
Oh, it was before my time. She came back, they told me they brought her back here from Nam, one of the last groups of POWs or something.
Mayday. I know all about Mei Ling, Claire. Where is she now? Don't know. I don't know what happened to her either. But I know she's in God's hands, and so are you. Oh, Claire, I don't know what you saw in Vietnam when the Americans left. But I know it's why you're here right now. Mayday, Mayday. Tell me about the little girl. Go on. I know you can.
I had her in my arms. They were burning the city. There were flames. Then men with guns took her away. I couldn't find her. I failed. I lost Mayday. God turned his back on me, and now I've forgotten who I am.
No, that's not true. It's you who have forgotten who God is. He would never turn his back on you. Nothing. Not death or life or war, not the past, the present, or the future. No one, no creature on this earth can ever separate you from God's love. And nobody knows that better than an angel. You are an angel, aren't you, Claire? I'm an angel, too. And I've been sent here to take you home. And I'm going to stay right here until you are ready.
I can't find my way back to heaven.
Just reach up. Reach up like you did for Mei Ling, and he will take you the rest of the way. I know he will.
Claire.
Jake. I have a message for you, Jake. I was supposed to deliver it a long time ago on the helicopter, but I chose to stay behind. God used me anyway to catch Mei Ling. Jake. Oh, Jake. God loves you, and He knows all the secrets of your heart. The horrors of the war you had to endure, you mustn't blame Him for. But you've allowed the past to come between you and God. Turn the past over to God. He's strong enough to take it. And give Him your future, too. And Jake, He'll make you strong enough to live it.
I always knew they were angels.
Yeah, I think I did too.
So, this is where it all started. 801 Cedar.
Yeah, well, it looks very different now, of course.
Well, I mean, after Bobby was convicted of smuggling drugs, everything was properly confiscated and sold off at auctions, state law.
Well, I hope the new tenants are happier here. And cleaner.
Oh, they will be, baby. The whole building's going to be turned into the home for orphans and child survivors of trauma.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, this is the good part right here.
Executive Director Mei Ling Gustafson.
Mei Ling? Is she in this country?
She's in this city.
Oh! See, it's a miracle.
They happen every day.
I guess they do.
Dedicated to a man named Jake and an angel named Claire. They served their country, their God, and many children with all they had. May we here do the same.
Population 20,000. Boy, this place sure has grown.
How does it feel to be back, Tess? Like a sort of homecoming?
Yeah. You know, we're not supposed to have favorites, but if I had a favorite, it would be that little boy. But Timmy's probably not that little anymore. I've never been able to get him out of my mind, even after all these years.
Isn't it a little unusual being sent back to the same place?
Oh, I wasn't sent here. You were sent here. I'm just along for the ride.
Finally. Variety is the spice of life.
Evil thrives when good men do nothing.
Who said that?
A music lover.
So, my assignment, it's just a bit of paperwork, huh?
Oh, it's a angel walk in, lend a helping hand, angel walk out. It's a who is that mysterious stranger thing? It's a piece of cake.
11:15 must be in the next one.
Sunday driver, and it's not even Sunday.
And what will you do, Tess? Look for Tim?
Maybe. Or maybe I'll just walk around and soak in some local color. And see the sights. Oh, my God. Is this the place? I think there's going to be a lot more than paperwork involved here. When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time. I tell you, I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
You know, technically, this isn't your case, Tess. Are you sure you want to get involved?
The world is full of people who don't want to get involved. That's how trash like this can happen.
Thanks.
Who is it?
Dr. Glassberg, I'm answering your ad in the paper. You know, the one for volunteers?
The ad doesn't run until Friday.
Yes, well, I have some friends at the newspaper, and they said you could use some help. Certainly looks like you could. Hello, I'm Monica. This is my friend Tess.
Hello, Doctor.
Joanne, I'm sorry to be so careful, but we've had a little excitement around here, so, you sure you want to get involved?
There you go. Nice, even strokes. Put a little muscle in there.
It's not exactly what I had in mind, you know.
I'll start on the bathroom upstairs.
You've done an awful lot of work in this place.
Yeah, but in a few weeks when I'm open and this house is full of guests helping themselves and each other, it'll be worth it. Everyone deserves to die with some dignity.
Aren't you frightened by all this?
Of course I am, but I only have two choices, quit or keep going, and I'm not going to quit, so that only leaves keep going.
She's a brave woman.
Yes, she is. Now, come on, Miss Wings, let's paint.
Well, hello. This came to my house by mistake. I'm Jerry. I live next door.
I know. I recognize your hand.
And you are...
Very busy. I'll make sure that the doctor gets the package.
Oh, you're friends with the doctor? Just visiting? New in town?
Jerry, if you want to chat, grab a brush.
Oh, no. I have to get home and do things, don't you know? Well, so long. See you later.
I'm sure of it.
Wow. How did you do that?
I put some muscle in it.
Who was that?
Jerry.
Oh, Peeping Jerry from next door?
That's the one, and he's a peeping postman today.
Oh, no. If I can't be scared away, I'm going to be red-taped to death.
Why, what's wrong?
The city council meeting to approve all of this is tomorrow. Now they've thrown some sort of zoning thing at me. 100 forms to be made out in triplicate, or else I have to start the whole process again next year.
Ah, paperwork.
All right, then. That motion will be carried and go to committee for a recommendation. The next order of business is the proposed hospice on South Race Street. Now, I do have a note from the clerk who states the permits have not all been received.
I have them right here.
Ah, Ms. Glassman.
Glassberg. Dr. Glassberg.
Yeah, forgive me, Dr. Glassberg. Will the clerk please receive all the forms? While the clerk is determining the validity of the proposal, we will hear from the community, represented by Mr. Porter, chairman of the Citizens for a Better Guilford.
This is trouble.
Thank you, Mr. Littleton. The Citizens for a Better Guilford strongly urge the City Council not to authorize licensing Dr. Glassberg's AIDS hospice. She proposes to open her house to transients carrying a communicable disease, people whose health and police records are not known, people whose morals are questionable, and people whose visitors will certainly clog our streets with their cars and God knows what other kind of Congress. All of this less than 2 blocks from a junior high school in a quiet neighborhood. Already our children are passing the obscenity and graffiti that this building has attracted.
Where's Mommy? I want to see my Mommy.
Go in the kitchen. Did you hear what I said? Go.
No, it's all right to cry. You cry to your test, baby.
This hospice is a threat. It's a threat to community health. It's a threat to our children's safety, not to mention the damage it'll do to property values. Please, do not allow this to happen. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I've just been informed by the city clerk that Dr. Glassberg's proposal has met both the city and county requirements. And as president of the city council, it is my duty to authorize this proposal. Thank you anyway, Tim. We'll now take a recess.
Oh, Tess, isn't that wonderful? Tess.
That's my Tim. I'll go get the dinner started.
This is the best I felt in months. We're actually going to open. I think I never really believed it.
Well, you can believe it now.
I'm going in the house now, Jerry. We need some milk.
Oh, look, you go on in. I'll get some. I've been so busy lately, I forgot about everything. Food, laundry, all that living stuff. You know, I keep seeing that gray car. No!
4% of the state budget. In other state news, authorities are still investigating that mysterious car explosion that rocked a Guilford neighborhood on Monday. That blast nearly took the life of an AIDS activist. Andrea Gallagher reports.
Dr. Joanne Glassberg, who has a plan to open a hospice for AIDS patients here in Guilford. That plan has met with strong local opposition. Miraculously survived the blast, which demolished her car and shattered nearby windows. She is in critical condition but is expected to recover.
Well, I didn't see anything, of course. I just heard this loud bang, you know, and I lost the picture window of my living room.
Well, how do you feel about having an AIDS hospice next door?
Well, I don't think it matters much now. I mean, it doesn't look like there's going to be one.
The doctor's supporters insist the Race Street Hospice will open on schedule, despite the frightening possibility of continued violence. Ann Gallagher, Live News.
Is it the same one?
Yeah.
I wonder who it is.
Well, it sure ain't a welcome wagon.
I'm so glad you stayed, Tess.
Well, it's your job to see that this hospice opens, and it's my job to see that you do your job. Did you hear him on the news? I didn't see anything. Well, see this.
Tess?
I must need a vacation. Nosy little men are beginning to get on my nerves.
Why do you think we didn't know about the bomb, Tess?
I don't know, baby. I just don't know.
See Joanna.
We will.
Well, what's all this?
This is the house that Timmy used to live in. I was his mother's nurse during her last days. And this used to be a big old shed kind of thing where they kept tractors and stuff like that.
Who are you?
My name is Tess. I'm a friend of the man who used to live in that house, Tim Porter.
He still lives here. He's our dad.
You're Timmy's babies?
What do you want?
Well, where is your father?
He's in the meeting.
What is the Hall of Patriots? Let me guess. It's a patriotic meeting, right? I love a good community get-together.
You can't go in there.
And why not?
You're a nigger.
This country was founded by whites. It should be run by whites. It's time to wake up, people. They work to save the whales and the seals. Why can't you take the time to save your own race? The minorities are running rampant. The government refuses to protect us. It's time to take things into our own hands. And speaking of that, let's give a big Aryan patriot thank you to our brothers who put a stop to that Jew doctor and her homosexual sickos this week. One of the great soldiers in this holy war, and this, people, is a war. One of the great generals in our state is here today. He's already made great inroads into local government. And when he announces his candidacy for the State House next year, I expect him to win with our help. Let's give a big hand to Frank Littleton.
Good afternoon. Please, sit down. I suppose that for some of you, it's your first time. Probably invited by a neighbor who believes you share in the same frustration that the rest of us in this room do. That you've been disenfranchised from your God-given right to run this country. Now, I overheard someone ask during refreshment time a very simple yet very important question. How do you know that white supremacy is the only way for America? Well, that's a good question. But the answer is because it says so. Right here in the Bible. Right away. If we look right here in Genesis, we see the word Adam. Adam. What does that mean? Man. Man. Adam means man. That's wrong. That is what they want us to believe. If you look it up, the translation of Adam is Adam. Adam. To have blood in the face. To blush. So come on, people. If you can't show blood in the face, then you can't blush. And if you can't blush, you don't have a conscience. Who are the only people in the world that can show blood in the face? Tim, stand up here for a minute. White people, white Aryan people are the only people in the world that can show blood in the face. Right. Dog. Blood in the face. The first man, he could blush. So if you can't blush, then you are not man.
What are you doing hugging that nigger? Answer me!
She's my friend.
All done. Remember it.
Got it.
You people are lucky to have a captain like Tim in this war. And by the way, it's a war that never ended. Oh, they said that the white movement ended back 50 years ago, but did it? No! The fight has just begun. I don't care if you're an Aryan patriot, or you're a Klan member, or if you're a skinhead. Don't let our differences divide us. Let our hate unite us.
I should think that's difficult.
Yeah, what's gonna come in handy in a race war?
Hey! Hey, can I help you?
Good afternoon.
You wipe that smile off your face, you piece of scum.
Well, I'm sorry, but you see you disturbed our meeting. Is there anything I can do to help?
Give me that Bible. This has nothing to do with you, you low-life sapsucker. You think you can hide behind this Bible? Or that phony smile? Or a white sheet? I know who you are, you hate monger. And I know what you're doing. And God knows what you're doing. And he doesn't want you dragging his name through your sewer. And Timmy, I loved you. And damn you. Get out of my way.
Carrie? Kevin, come over here. What did she say to you? What did you tell her? Hey, what kind of propaganda are you feeding my kid? What are you doing? Get out of here. Get off my property. Oh, stop it. Let him go. All right.
I don't know, but I don't think that's exactly what it means to get involved.
No, Angel Girl, it's not.
So what are we going to do now?
I think we're about to find out.
I guess you know why I'm here.
I guess I do.
Tess?
It's all right, baby. I love you.
Who are you?
I'm the angel to be named later. My name is Sam.
Sam? Well, Sam, is it too much to ask for an explanation?
Oh, I'm an angel.
Well, I know that. But I wanted to know what you're doing here, and what's happened to Tess, and what am I supposed to do now, and what... Why don't you start with those?
You're supposed to do your job,
Open the hospice.
and I'm supposed to help you.
Thank you very much. And Tess?
Tess has been relieved of her duties.
What?
She's no good to us in her current state of mind.
Well, I know that she got upset, and she said some things that were un-angel-like, but haven't you ever gotten really mad and gone a little crazy?
No.
No?
Tess met hate with hate back there. See, that's what he wants.
Who?
I heard that you make a great cup of coffee.
Well, it's one of the few joys of taking human form. Decaf, mocha latte, but I'm afraid there isn't a cappuccino machine here.
Let's see what I can do. Then I was in search and rescue for a while.
So was I. I never saw you.
I keep a low profile.
And now you're a caseworker.
Well, not exactly. I sort of specialize.
Kind of like a cleanup man. I coached baseball in one assignment. Well, high school baseball.
Yeah, this is not baseball. The person that set that bomb today was there with Tess in that so-called Hall of Patriots.
The man in the gray car?
Maybe. Doesn't matter. Any number of them would have done it and wanted to. So, in a sense, they all set that bomb.
You mean we were never dealing with just one person?
No. Tess walked into a room controlled by evil. Evil so powerful it can make you fight against it on its own terms. Disarm you with your own hate.
I can't imagine hating anyone.
Neither could Tess.
Hello? 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 Oh, I hope you don't mind. I let myself in. I'm Jerry from next door.
Yes, you are.
And you are...
Sam.
Oh, yes. Well, the neighbors are very concerned about all this graffiti. Now, are you going to leave it up?
Would you like to help us remove it?
That's not exactly what I meant.
But I've got a list of things to do around here. Let's see.
Are you the handyman?
Well, I get things done. Sheets, beds, medical supplies, remove graffiti. Yup, here it is, right here.
Medical supplies? Wait, no, now you're not seriously thinking of going ahead with this AIDS thing, are you?
Why not?
Oh, dear.
Hello, Jerry.
Oh, where is the other lady?
Joanna? Oh, she's still in the hospital.
No, not that one. The one that waves.
She's gone.
Oh, they're dropping like flies.
He's nosy, but harmless.
There's nothing harmless about fear like that. Well, shall we get to work?
And Sam picked up everything on the list. Oh, except for the beds, but we'll get those tomorrow, so everything will be ready for you and your guests when you get back.
What's the use?
Joanne.
I can't. I want to,
But you're afraid. And no one has more right than you to be afraid. But Joanne, there's a whole town out there that's afraid now as well.
As long as those doors stay closed, everyone will be held hostage to that fear, and the people who did this to you will have won.
When the bomb went off, I saw you. For an instant. You were covering me. You saved my life. You were there.
Yes, I was.
Like an angel.
Just like one. You survived this horrible thing for a reason, Joanne. Don't give up. God didn't bring you this far to leave you now. Will you try? Will you give him a chance to take this fear away? She's strong. If we get this place open, she'll keep it open.
We may have to close down something else first, though.
I think I've got you figured out.
No, don't bet on it.
You're a member of a secret elite angel team. Celestial Force One or something.
Now, that's close. Plate glass.
Jerry? Jerry, open up. I know you're in there.
Hello.
Who did it, Jerry? Did you see who did it? Was it the grey car?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just threw a brick through the window. Now, I know that you saw something, so tell me what. What did you see?
Please, don't ask me. I don't want to get involved.
And you think that'll keep you safe? Look at this. If you can't stand the heat, get ready, because it's going to get hotter. Prepare to die in a fire from hell. And it's signed AKIA. Just like on the wall. Whoever set that bomb is going to burn the house down. Just in case the wind changes. I hope the flames next door remember that you don't want to get involved.
No, wait a minute. I'm not a bad person. It's just that...
Evil thrives when good men do nothing.
Forgive me, Father. I forgot my faith in you. I forgot your faith in man. And I forgot who I am.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. I double-checked, and it doesn't say vengeance is mine and Tess's.
I knew they were going to send somebody to take my place. But when I saw you on that road, I realized what was going on. It's him, isn't it? I broke that stick, and suddenly I saw him for what he was. The devil in a cheap suit. You'd think after all these centuries I'd be better at recognizing him.
He's deceived us all. He's good at it.
I don't know how I let it happen.
He used Tim to get to you, but God was using you to get to Tim.
Sam, I want to finish this.
The boss wants you to. But before you face the devil, you've got to get rid of your hate. Because his is a lot stronger than yours.
Well, going from love to hate is easy, but going from hate to love is hard. I still feel it, Sam. Hate for him for what he's done to my Tim, and God forgive me, hate for Tim for what he's done to himself.
But don't fight against Tim. Fight for him. And if you can't find the love in you, let God love through you. And when you're ready to do that, let me know. But time is running out, Tess. We might lose this one.
I say you get the police to put a 24-hour surveillance around the house. No, better than that, get the SWAT team. Let them hide in the bushes. And then when they come in, bam, we've got them.
Jerry, it's not just one person we're dealing with here. It's a whole group of people. They call themselves the Aryan Patriots.
Not in this town.
The Citizens for a Better Guildford. They think better means whites only, and they're willing to kill for it.
I just remembered what AKIA stands for.
What?
A Klansman I am. I saw it on 60 Minutes. But that's impossible, right? I mean, the Klan was only in the South. It's not up here. It's died out, right?
No, it's alive, and it's here. And it's combining forces with neo-Nazis and skinheads and white Aryan supremacists. And it's walking your streets hating people, hating the law, hating everything that stands in its way.
I can't believe it.
Jerry was right outside this door.
Well, it's got to stop.
Well, that's very good, Jerry, but...
What was it you told me? Evil thrives when good men do nothing? Well, I'm a good guy, and I want to do something.
Well, there have been some new developments. I mean, it's a little complicated, Jerry. You may be in way over your head.
But what about you and her?
Well, time's running out. We better get going.
You can't go. Are you? They're coming down here to burn you. Are you crazy?
We're not going to wait for them to come. We're going to go get them.
You know, there's something funny about you guys.
Jerry, we're...
Monica.
We're angels.
Angels. Angels. You got some ID? Okay, that'll do.
We could use another hand, you know.
Yes, we need another angel, but Jerry's no angel.
But the enemy doesn't know that.
First lesson. Don't wait for evil to come to you. Now, we're going down that road and going to face the devil himself. Now, keep your mouth shut and try to look...
Spiritual.
Spiritual. Sometimes just a show of force will do it. But if it turns into a battle, we can save your life. But your soul is up to you.
Enough to get the job done right.
What the hell are you people doing here?
This lady wants to talk to you.
This lady's got nothing to say to me. Get out of here. This is my property. Get out of here!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What seems to be the problem?
We got trouble here.
Well, I think it'd be best if you boys just went on about your business and let me handle this. It's all right. Trust me.
You guys go on outside and wait for me. I'll be right out.
Go on, Tim.
You don't want to go, do you, Tim?
Tim, go.
Tim, go. Tim, stay. Tim, roll over. You've been taking orders from men like him all your life. Makes you angry, doesn't it, baby?
Shut up! The hell do you know about my life? You liar.
I never lied to you.
Go to the closet. And don't come out till I tell you to. Go! I want you out of my house. Now.
You look like an angel.
I am. And I've come to say goodbye to you, sweetheart.
Why?
Well, I don't want to go, but I've been sent away. But I want to tell you something that I want you to remember and hang on to, okay? God loves you, Timmy, and He's given you a great gift. You're going to be the leader of men and women someday. So you've got to be strong now and never quit. And when people make you cry and you're afraid of the dark, remember, the light is always there. Just ask.
But I don't want you to leave. I love you.
Oh, baby, I love you too.
Shut up in here! What am I gonna do with you?
I didn't lie to you then, and I'm not gonna lie to you now. God did give you the gift of leadership. But this creature perverted it. He took your pain and your loneliness, and he taught you how to use it to control instead of lead. He's a thief, baby. He stole your gift, and he stole your life. That's what Satan does. Satan.
Well. See, they brought in the heavy hitters. I am honored.
No, you're finished here.
I don't think so, Sam. You see, I have a lot of friends around here. Isn't that right, Tim?
Yeah, they're not friends, Tim. They're just people who hate as much as you do. But you could lead them the other way. The light is always shining. Remember? Just ask.
Just ask. Shut up, Tim.
Excuse me. My name is Monica. I'm an angel, but I suppose you've already figured that out. I'm still quite new to this spiritual battle stuff. You see, I was promoted a year ago, but this is my first face-to-face confrontation with Satan, so you'll forgive me if I ask a few questions.
No questions.
I thought that he'd be more scary, you know? Fire and brimstone, horns.
Mostly it's a lot of bells and whistles and lights. He trades heavily on his reputation and lets people like Tim here do the real work.
And take the rap.
Yeah.
So, Tim, let me get this straight. He used your fear and your pain and your hate to talk you into killing somebody.
I never... Shut up, Tim.
So, then, where does he get his power from, huh? Ah, I guess he gets it from you.
That darn free will.
God screwed up. Free will is a curse.
Free will is a gift, and love is a choice. And hate leaves you no choice at all. But you've got a choice here, Tim. Monica and Sam and I just have the power to reveal him to you. But you can make him go away. He can't stay any longer than you let him. Don't let him hurt you anymore. God loves you, baby, and he wants you back. And by the way, God loves you, too.
They're twisting it all around, Tim. I'm not the devil. She is. They're trying to confuse you, Tim. I love you. Look at all the things I have given you. I've given you strength.
I've given you power. There are people out there right now who fear you. You're doing God's work. You're doing God's work right now.
I don't know about that. Do you want power or do you want the truth? Somebody's lying to you, baby.
Oh, God. God. I want the devil to leave this room. Whoever it is, I want you gone.
Good for you, baby. That's all you had to say.
Don't think this matters.
See, Sam.
Is he gone?
He's never really gone.
Sam, what about a mocha latte for the road?
Tess. Tim. There's always your beckoning candle. While a man can think, while a man can talk.
Hello các mọi người, mấy chị hôm nay mình sẽ giới thiệu cho các bạn cách tô cái bức tranh siêu nhân này nha. Rồi, mất đâu thôi. Đầu tiên thì mình sẽ tô bằng màu đỏ cho phần thân này của siêu nhân nhé. Được. Mình sẽ tô lên bộ nha mọi người. Đây mình sẽ tô phần đầu này luôn nha. Tiếp theo thì mình sẽ tô phần chân, đó là phần đây mình sẽ tô cái chân nha mọi người. Tiếp theo thì mình sẽ tô màu xanh cho phần tay, màu vàng sẽ cho phần khía nha mọi người. Rồi mình sẽ tô phần tay đây. Ok, tiếp theo thì mình sẽ tô màu vàng cho phần khiên nha mọi người. Đây. Ok. Như vậy là mình đã hoàn thành xong cái bức tranh siêu nhân này. Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi, nhớ like và subscribe kênh của mình nha. Cảm ơn mọi người rất nhiều.